everyone, welcome back to our channel Study Desk for You. And today I would like to discuss with you guys how to display images and hyperlinks onto your web page. But before we get started, let's have a simple agenda for today's session. So in this first one, I have to discuss about how to insert images or pictures onto the web page. And then hyperlink, how to give links between one page to another page. And the next, finally, I'm going to execute about these two concepts in the execution part. So let's see one by one. So first one, image tag. Images can improve the design and appearance of your web page. So if you want to insert an image into your web page, we have to use image tag. And this tag is not having closing tag. That's why this is also called as void element or empty element. Now the syntax is we have to start with image img and we need to give an attribute called as src. Stands for source. Here in the source we need to mention path of the file. And after this source attribute we have few more attributes in this image tag. So we can mention after this. We need to mention this path within the quotations. And before discussing about these attributes, I need to talk about this path of the file. Basically, we have three types of paths in HTML. So those are first one is current path, relative path and absolute path. Current path. If your file and image file both are in the same folder, we can use this current path. That is, in the source attribute, we directly mention that image file and make sure that your file is having an extension with. We have some extensions for images. Those are JPG, JPEG and PNG formats. So we need to give images with these extensions. And now here I have an example here in the D drive. I have two folders, web and web1. In the web, I have sample.html, sample.jpg. I have two files here. One is HTML file and one is image file. Now I have both these files in the web folder. So this is called as current path. We directly mention that image file within the source attribute. Now let's discuss about this relative path. Now coming to relative path. When we are going to use this one, if suppose your HTML file is in one folder and your image file is located in the relative file, then we can use this relative path. Here in this example, in the web folder, I have HTML file and in this folder only I have one more folder here, that is images. In this images, I have sample.jpg file. Now this we can call it as relative path. Here while mentioning src, we need to mention /images again / that image name with extension. So this is called relative path. Now coming to absolute path. In this, we need to mention complete URL, complete path. It describes the full address to access an internet file or root file. So if you want to mention root file, we can use this src attribute with that root file. From the root, we'll have to mention d:// this web1 folder and again images folder, then this logo.jpg file. So like this you have to mention. And the second option is if you want to mention image from the server, then we can use like this. So we have three types of paths here: current path, relative path, absolute path. Anyone we can use, but in the real time absolute path is not recommended. We are using current path or relative path. And the next one is attributes for this image tag. We have different attributes to customize an image. So first one is src. We need to give path of this file in this src. And the second one is alt. This is alt. This attribute is used to define an alternative text for no image. That is, after source, we can mention this alt attribute with some text. This is nothing but if in this location, if you are not finding this image, it displays this image not found text. And the next attribute is border. For every image, we have some border with 0 pixels. So if you want to display border all around the image, we can use this border attribute. So here border equal to some value. And the next attribute is title. So this specifies an extra information about this element. It shows a small tooltip text when you mouse over on this text. So I will show you how to execute in the execution part. And the next one, height and width. If you want to give a specific size to an image for fitting into our web page, we can use this attribute and we can mention this height and width by using this pixel and percentages. If you want to mention with pixels, you can use like this 40 pixels and 60 pixels. Or if you want to use with percentages, you can use like this. You can use with this percentage symbol. So this is about image with attributes. And the next one is hyperlink. This is also called as navigation link, which is used to create links between one page to another page. We can create hyperlinks to other web pages as well as files. So if you want to define a hyperlink, we have to use anchor tag. This A stands for anchor tag. And in this we have different attributes, but I need to talk about this URL right now. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. This is nothing but a web address which is used to give destination file address. Again, in these URLs, we have two types of URLs. First one is absolute URL, is nothing but a full web address, and the second one is relative URL, which is used to specify a local link. So we can use both, any one of these two things. And the syntax is start with a tag. In this, the first attribute is href, hyperlink reference, means we need to give path of the target file or URL. And after this, we need to write the link text. This text is to be displayed onto the browser. And closing anchor tag. So let's see the attributes. The first one is href. Href hyperlink reference. In this, we need to mention link address. Again, this link address we can give absolute or relative. Right now I used absolute URL from the http:// we need to give entire path, that is absolute URL. And the text is Google, this displayed onto the browser. The next attribute is target attribute. It specifies where to open the link document. By default, link page will be displayed in the same window. That is, the first value is _self. If you give like this, it opens in the same window. And the second value is _blank. It opens the document in a new window tab. And the next one is _parent. It opens the document in the parent frame. And the last one is _top. It opens the document in full body of the window. We can use any one. By default, if you won't mention target attribute, it defaultly takes _self. So it opens in the same window only. If you wantedly mention different values, we can use target attribute like this. Here A anchor tag href, in this link address, and the target attribute _blank. If you mention like this, it opens the document in a new window tab. Given text is Google. So this is about attributes in anchor tag. The one is href and target. And the next one is types of hyperlinks. How to use these hyperlinks? The first one is text hyperlink. We can give text. Right now we already seen this text hyperlink. In the href, we need to mention the absolute reference or relative reference. In the absolute reference, for example, I have given here http://gmail.com. So if you give like this, a link is displayed. If you click on this, directly it opens Gmail web page. And the second one is in the href attribute, I mentioned about.html. If you created this file previously, it opens. Here I used relative path because this is the local file, and the text is about. This is text hyperlink because we displayed text here. And the next one is image hyperlink. If you want to display image as a link, so I'm going to display image. If you click on that image, another web page is displayed. So for that we need to use href equal to another web page reference here. Here I used relative path. Within my system, I have created this logo.html. So I gave here logo.html file name. You can give any file name here and then display the image tag here. In between anchor tag, I am giving image tag img src equal to JPG, and I have given alt equal to logo not found. This alt is nothing but alternative text. If this image is not found, it displays this text. So close this one. If you use this one, first a image is displayed. If you click on that image, it directly opens logo.html file. And the next one is link to email address. Now this one, to create a link that opens a user's email program, we can use this one, mail to skim. This one we have to mention in the href attribute. So anchor tag href equal to mail to colon, we need to give that mail ID. For example, studydesk4you@gmail.com. After closing angular bracket, I used the text studydesk4you. So it displays this link. If you click on that, it opens that mail address. So this is about link to email address. We have three types of hyperlinks we can use. Now let's see the execution part. Now let's see the execution in Visual Studio Code. So in this first, in the HTML folder, I'm going to create a file. So new file. So in this file name is image example imgex.html. We need to save with .html extension and enter. Now we need to give doc type HTML. So in this first one, HTML. So in this first part, head, and this title. So my title is image. And the second part is body. So in this, I'm going to add a title here. So h1 image, inserting. So in this first, I'm going to insert an image. So here, image tag is starting with img, and we have an attribute called src equal to, in this we need to mention path and close. There is no closing tag in this, so that's why this is void element. So in this, I'm going to give path here. Here we have two types of paths. Right now I'm using current path. In this HTML folder, I have this HTML file and JPG file. So I'm going to give current path right now, so I can directly use web design, my image file name .jpg. Here we have different extensions for images. Those are JPG, JPEG, PNG, like that we can use. Now, so let's check out Ctrl+S. Now Alt B for execution. In the browser, it displays image. Now we have another attribute, that is alt equal to alternative text. If that image is not found, it displays image not found. So check out. So for that, I'm changing the name as web design 1. Save that. Alt+B for execution. Image not found. It displayed like this. Again, I'm changing this Ctrl+S Alt B. Again, you will get. So like this, we can mention alt attribute and one more attribute, that is title equal to design. So now save this, Ctrl+S Alt B. If you mouse over on this, a small tooltip is displayed that is called as title. For this text, we need to mention title. And the next one is border. If you want to give a border, we can give with this border attribute how much thickness you want, that number you have to mention. This value starts from 1. Now save this, Ctrl+S Alt+B. You will get border here. And the next attribute is height equal to 500. And one more, width equal to 500. Now save this, Alt+B. So you will get height and width size. So like this we can use. This is for current path. Now I'm going to use relative path. For that, I'm going to copy this one and enter, Ctrl+V for paste. Now here in this, I'm going to add relative path. For that, in this HTML folder, I have images folder, subfolder. In this, I have 3 images right now. I'm using this. So for that, we need to mention /images, that folder name, / my file name, web design. You can use like this. Right now I'm using web design JPG. Now save this, Alt B. Now you will get another image. Like this we can execute for images. Now let's see this hyperlinks. So for that, hyperlink. Now for hyperlinks we need to use anchor tag. So a href equal to, here we need to give URL. Within this, I'm going to display Google onto the web page. So the href is, again we can use absolute and relative URLs. Right now I'm using absolute. For that, http://www.google.com. Now save this, Alt+B. Alt B. You will get hyperlink here. This is in blue color. If you observe, for unvisited links, it displayed in blue color. If you mouse over on this, a small hand symbol displayed. That means this is a link, hyperlink. If you click on this, if it is in activated stage, it displayed in red color. So directly it moves to Google. Now I'm coming back. So after visiting, this displayed in purple color. I'm giving relative URL right now, ahref equal to, for example, right now I have different HTML files here. I'm going to use basics.html. So close this. So in this, my text is basics. Now save this, Control S, Alt B. You will get one more link here. If you click on this, it displays basics.html. So like this, we can use hyperlinks. All are displayed in same line. So you can use break here again. And the next one I'm going to display. Right now I use text hyperlinks. Now I'm going to use image hyperlinks. So ahref equal to, and in this I want to insert image tag. So this image tag I'm going to display. So copy, and here also I'm going to paste, Control V. So if I click on this image, it moves to another web page. So that is sample.html. So this is right now, if you save this, Alt plus B, you will get image, and click on this. The sample.html file is displayed here. So like this, we can use image based hyperlinks. So that's it for today. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please comment below in the comment section. For online or offline classes, visit our website www.fratellanotech.com. For more tutorials, visit our one more website www.kennisworld.com. And don't forget to subscribe our channel, and please hit the bell icon for further notification. And if you like this video, please to like and share and comment. Thank you for watching.